Yo, what is up, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. And in today's video, we got a new project. I know it's been a minute since we've posted anything on this channel, but we're gonna start grinding on some more projects. So yeah, I'll show you guys what we're working with today. All right, so we got two Wave Raider 760 Yamahas. These things are obviously pretty trashed. I'm not sure of the year. I think they're 96s. Yeah, 96, both of them. But yeah, we got this as a package deal, 300 bucks each, and even got them delivered to my front yard for extra 50 bucks. So can't really beat that. They got the, just gonna pop this off. All right, got the hood popped up, as you can see, and here is the 760 Yamaha. It has the dual 44 McCuneys, the SBN versions, and basically just big gas tank, huge exhaust. I believe it has a 155 millimeter pump, so that thing's pretty crazy. But yeah, these things are pretty clean. As far as on the inside, just a little dirty. The outside, obviously, it's been sitting outside, both of them. Seat's really bad. The guy said this one ran for a little bit, but this one hasn't ran in a really long time. I have both titles, so that's pretty mad. So yeah, we're gonna start ripping into these things and seeing actually if they run or not. What we'll probably first do is pull out the spark plugs, put a little bit of oil down the cylinder, and just see if they turn over and see if they have spark. And then we'll go ahead and start tearing these carbs apart. So let's do it. So we just put oil down both cylinders, just some 2-stroke oil, just to help everything get lubricated because it hasn't been started in, you know, who knows how long. We got a fresh battery in there, got the spark plugs in, so we're gonna go ahead and hit it and see if we got spark. And if we do, we'll probably go ahead and pull off this airbox cover and throw some gas down on the cylinders and see if it fires off. Because if not, then, you know, it's kind of pointless to clean everything else up. So it's kind of our first step. All right, so as you saw, we have spark and it's pushing out oil, so I'm pretty sure it has good compression. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and pull this airbox off and see if it will turn over and start up. Just got the airbox pulled off. That's what it looks like. Then it has these flame arresters. So got that pulled off, and now we can just go ahead and dump gas straight down in there and see if it'll fire off. All right, see what happens. Sweet, she does run. All right, so as you heard, this thing fired off. Everything sounded super good. Nothing, you know, rattling around or sounding bad or anything like that. So now that we know it will actually run, now we're gonna go ahead and pull the gas tank, pull these 2 carbs, see how dirty those are, and yeah, just get her dialed. So let's go ahead and pull the gas tank first. Finally got this gas tank out. Thing reeks of old gas, so who really knows how long that's been in there. It looks pretty clean inside there though, just a few specks of garbage or whatever. But yeah, so as you can see, not too bad in here, just a little dirty. So our next step is going to be to pull these carbs off. It's really not bad, just this flame arrestor holder, whatever you want to call it, a couple more bolts, fuel lines, cables. Carbs come off and we'll start cleaning those. So let's do it. All right, so as you can see, we got the carb off. Kind of ripped the gasket a little bit, which kind of sucks, but you can just order a new one. And here are the carbs. It seems like they have never been gone through, which is good. Hopefully I won't find any strip screws or anything like that. Something that kind of stood out to me were these high and low screws. As you can see, they're just kind of rounded off and they have a little bit of an edge to them, but I'm not sure if that's so you can't really adjust them or if you have to have a special tool. The low speed, as you can see, has the flathead, so not really sure what that's about. I'm not sure if that's just certain models, because I have seen dual 44 SBNs with just flatheads all around, so you can adjust them really easily. Not really sure, but we're gonna go ahead and start tearing these things down and see if they're gonna need just a clean or a full rebuild kit. So let's do it. All right, we got the carbs here on this little table, little homemade table, and we're gonna start tearing them apart. So let's see what they look like. So these sides aren't much better. Still rusty, yeah, and reeks of old gas. So definitely gonna need a carb rebuild kit, which kind of sucks. Let's see what these little filters look like. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Not terrible. Not this one. Just a little rusty. But yeah, as you can see, this side as well, lots of rust. Not really sure if that was water or what happened exactly, but it's all right. We can just throw a rebuild kit in it. Just gonna have to order them up. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so before I do anything else, I'm just gonna go ahead and soak these carbs in WD, because as you saw, they're super rusty and these screws strip super easily. And I don't want to mess with the strip screw because that is not a fun time. So yeah, as you can see, we got all these, everything's torn apart. We're gonna have to clean it but I want to kind of get the carb kit ordered before we even start that. So what we are going to do instead is go ahead and give the ski that we're working on a compression test just to see what it runs. All right, so if you've never done a compression test before, basically just turn in the tester in the spark plug hole, and then you have to hold the throttle wide open. But as you can see, I don't have any carbs, so it's automatically wide open. So we'll crank it until it stops and see what the compression's reading. So for that one, we got around 135, which is really good. I believe these cylinders are staggered, so I believe the rear one is gonna have less compression, so we should see like 140, 145 in the front one, but we'll just have to see. So in that one, we got 140. So these cylinders are really good. I believe that is stock numbers. I'd have to go Google it, but that's what my other 760s ran. Is 135, 140, around that range. So this is really good, and this good compression is just a sign of a healthy motor, so that's awesome. All right guys, so that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. Compression tested out, just fine, so I think this is a healthy motor, and I mean, it even started up, so should rip. I'm gonna go ahead and order some parts and get this thing dialed, so make sure to like this video, really helps me out, and even subscribe if you want to see the next couple of videos. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.